Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask you guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate that. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. So overall, yeah, we are seeing Bitcoin having a little bit of a rough day. Let's actually make sure that this is refreshed. 36.7K, it's down a little bit, but you know what actually is up? That's right. Hedera up 6.32%, up 14.93% on the 7-day span. You might be wondering, well, what the heck is going on? Trading volume is skyrocketing. The price is jumping from these lows of like 21.5 cents all the way up to almost 24.5 cents exact. This is getting extremely bullish. Okay, I told you guys that we still need some clear targets to be met. For an example, on Hbar, I'm still watching that 35 centile range to really kind of grasp that 382 as you guys do see over here. But we are seeing some nice volume rise. Technically, we could actually kind of move this down here because the figures have changed a little bit. But I am still going off of those major lows that we set back in, of course, December. Now, with all of this in mind, we are back into that nice demand channel, going back as far as, let me move this out so I can actually see the dates, August, which was pretty much the time before we went to the all-time high of like almost 60 cents. I do believe that we will see the all-time high being retested if we could break above 35 cents and actually hold that level. We do have a little bit of time to go until that is actually happening, but things are actually moving very fast now because of the announcements that we've seen today. And we can pretty much see how far we have until 35 cents is met. It's almost like a 50% jump in price. Of course, I would like us to be back up here in like the 40 cent range, which is like almost 70%. It's like 66% almost roughly. But of course, this is pretty much where we want to be, up here. I know that this demand channel down here is fairly good for us to be back into and regrasp that, but overall, up here is the big player numbers. Like, this is pretty much where we really want to be. This is the major demand zone. I'm actually going to change the color of this to yellow just because this is going to be the golden pretty much point that we want to be back into for Hbar price action. But of course, we have a ton of things to talk about, especially with updates. As you guys do see, we are seeing incredible volume. I mean, most volume that we've seen since going back to like January 6th. RSI looks extremely strong, especially bouncing off of those lows from January 24th. This is looking pretty good. Now, we do have to watch for the Bitcoin pair. Sorry, excuse me. Because again, you know, this is pretty much what you kind of want to see. You want to see nice volume, strong RSI moves. Of course, this is pretty much like a parabolic RSI move. I would just be, you know, cautious with, you know, a sell-off happening. But again, we need a lot more price action on the Bitcoin pair. We want to be back into that 382, similar to the USD chart. This is where we want to be on both ends, aka Bitcoin and also USD pairs. That way we could pretty much say, all right, yeah, it's time to get bullish. But until that is met, of course, this price action is great. I love to see it. Things are skyrocketing. Trading volume is skyrocketing. You know, the price isn't technically skyrocketing. It's only up like 7% almost. But things are happening very, very fast. And things are moving fast in, you know, the crypto space. And we're going to be talking about that. So let's just jump in. So first off, Disney is hiring an NFT expert to lead its efforts in this space. Job posting, you will help lead Disney's efforts in the NFT space, including monitoring, you know, the evolving marketplace, settling category strategy, and managing key partners. There are 4 NFT-related jobs on Disney's website. This is pretty significant. And I told you guys about NFTs. They're huge. In fact, I've been launching NFTs on Hedera recently. I know a lot of people are kind of speculative on my NFT project just because it is new. I just want you guys to understand that I'm doing everything in my efforts to make sure that this is a high demand NFT project. Of course, if you guys do want to go check it out, it's Crypto Moonboys. We just launched 4 new creations just recently, as well as an additional 4. Go check it out if you guys are interested into Hedera NFTs. I think that they are going to be huge. But also, we do see here, Zuckerberg, Metaverse is our priority over Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. The reason why is because the Metaverse is becoming so big. And it's becoming something that you cannot ignore at all. Similar to even Hedera. I mean, I do believe that Hedera is going to be extremely huge this year, and I think it's going to be an asset that a lot of individuals are not going to be able to, of course, ignore. This is huge, and it's taken over at a rapid pace. Metaverse, Metaverse use cases, which we know Hedera is, loading up the fort with, is going to be a huge selling point, especially going forward right now. NFTs are huge, don't get me wrong. DeFi is huge as well. But when we're talking about Metaverse, Metaverse is a huge selling point to a lot of these major enterprise companies because they see the value behind the Metaverse. This is why I say pay attention to this space, because guess what? They would not be jumping in on this area of the space without knowing the potential behind the Metaverse itself. It unlocks a ton of potential. But we also see here, in collaboration with the Hbar Foundation, Ubisoft is setting up a Hedera-dedicated track into the Ubisoft Entrepreneurs Lab. The Entrepreneurs Lab supports startups on a global scale, focusing on the future of entertainment. This is huge. Guys, I'm a gamer at heart. You guys know me. I'm 24 years old. I love gaming. I've always liked gaming. Ubisoft is a huge player in this game. In fact, go check them out. 8.7 million followers. This is huge news, which again is most likely the leading cause behind the jump in price. But of course, we do see here the future of entertainment is community-owned IP. NFTs have paved the way for this to be possible. Hedera NFTs have made more reliable, efficient, affordable, and better for the environment than ever before. Welcome, Ubisoft. And this is the truth. Like when we're talking about, the future of this space, when we're talking about the future of, entertainment, a lot of, I would say when we're talking about giving back to the community instead of, having a centralized entity sort of idea, that's great. That's incredible to see. And that's exactly what a lot of these, major crypto assets, aka companies, are pretty much doing. And of course, in the sense on what they're really kind of doing in terms of partnering, I can pretty much see that they are focused on the rapidly expanding ecosystem at the intersection of distributed ledger technology and gaming, with an initiative that supports the development, growth, and launch of the next generation gaming on the Hedera network. This is going to be huge. Gaming, assets have skyrocketed in value. If we go to the categories here, let's go to let's go to gaming specifically. I believe that is... Where is gaming? Wow. It's like, let me go to Control F. Maybe I just, so there we go. At 110. Now, I know that this might seem like, a far ways down. $22.9 billion market cap, and a lot of the assets that were in this space, right, during 2021 skyrocketed in value. Decentraland, Sandbox, Axie Infinity. A lot of these did like 20,000% moves. In fact, Axie Infinity, I believe, is still up significantly from its all-time low. I could actually check that out real quick. A lot of these assets have skyrocketed. Like, this is up 38,000% from its all-time low a year ago. This is why gaming projects are huge. That's why I think that this is a massive catalyst event for Hedera. Through this initiative, Ubisoft and the Hbar Foundation are forming a deep collaborative partnership which recognizes the value proposition the Hedera network presents for the video gaming industry. Ubisoft has been a pioneer in its engagement with the distributed ledger technology, and the decision to directly engage with THF to enhance the support it provides to entertainment and gaming innovators provides tremendous opportunities for developers, startups, and users alike. And of course, it kind of breaks down at Ubisoft what they're really kind of doing. But I think that this is awesome. I think that this is incredible, to say the least. And this also comes from this major announcement from Hedera yet again. The Hedera Smart Contract Service is EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine compatible, and runs Solidity, a programming language used by 30% of all Web3 developers. And of course, this launched today. Hedera Hashgraph announces mainnet launch of EVM-compatible Smart Contracts 2.0. Guys, do you see what is happening? This is huge. We even see here the deployment of Smart Contracts 2.0 is a huge step in the right direction for developers. Smart contracts play an integral role in building the trust layer of the internet, and similarly provide significant opportunities for the continued advancements of DeFi and other facets of our industry. Integrating Smart Contracts 2.0 onto the Hedera token service makes life easier and more flexible for developers and their end users seeking to tokenize and transfer assets on the network. This is huge. This is going to provide a massive amount of demand for Hedera. I want you to all understand that this is exactly what we want to see. This is exactly what we have been waiting for, and it's finally here. Smart Contracts 2.0 is finally here. This is incredible. This is, I mean, literally from somebody who has been making Hbar videos forever now, I want you to all understand that this is the start. This is a major step, similar to what they are saying, because we've talked about Smart Contracts 2.0 in the past, how insanely fast they are, how insanely affordable they are, and how they benefit everyone that is in the space as a developer, and honestly, even just as a holder of Hbar as well. And the reason why I say that is because we look back on time and we go back to September 16th of last year, right? They literally broke this down for us, how much volume was moving over the Ethereum network in just one quarter. Quarter 2 of 2021, they did $2.5 trillion in transactions. If that scale could continue, that is $10 trillion in one fiscal year. $10 trillion moving over one singular network. Okay, and we even see here them saying, this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the amount of commerce that can be pushed through EVM-based contracts if they could be made orders of magnitude faster and more scalable. And that is exactly what we just launched. This is huge. I want you to all understand that Hedera, going forward from this date, all right, including the idea of them going open source, everything that they have been doing this year alone, that's right, 2022, is prepping us all for what we are about to witness. Hedera is about to take over this entire space and disrupt crypto fully. And I don't say that to deliver you guys hopium. I'm just saying, currently with all the prices in this market, yeah, Hedera is sitting at around 24 cents. We still have a long ways to go. I'm looking at this from a fundamental standpoint. Look at the technology, look at the fundamentals behind Hedera. They are absolutely killing the game right now, and I'm so excited for these announcements. Like, this is such a massive announcement, but the Smart Contracts 2.0 is something that I'm very excited for, because this all leads back to, of course, the Smart Contracts 2.0. All the efficiencies that Hedera is offering is going to provide a lot more partnerships similar to this Ubisoft one, and I'm just very excited for that. So with all of that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.